In today's video, I want to take a look at, yes, yet another new feature that has been revealed for Xenoblade Chronicles Definitive Edition, which will be dropping May 29th. We are just a few short days away from the release of one of the hotly anticipated JRPGs of the year, and on top of that, a great game upcoming on the Nintendo Switch will be getting a demo very soon. That being Catherine Full Body Edition. We'll take a look at that in just a little bit. But first of all, as Scylla Canera noted, Xenoblade Chronicles Definitive Edition will release at the end of this week, but Monolith Soft still has some surprises for us with the introduction of a casual mode. The Japanese official Twitter account shared latest details with a short update. With the option turned on, casual mode lowers the difficulty of battles in Xenoblade Chronicles Definitive Edition. We didn't actually get any further information on how much it's going to affect the difficulty, but Xenoblade Chronicles isn't this wildly difficult game. However, if you do want to play through the game a little bit easier, maybe you just want to go in for the story and you just want to casually play the game, as the title of the game mode would suggest, you have the casual mode. And while casual mode was made with beginners in mind, the new advanced settings we saw a little bit earlier are a bit of the opposite. The feature actually allows you to have control over the level of each character through an EXP stockpile, and it allows you to level up, level down. It's pretty funky in how they are implementing that. A feature that I really don't think was necessary in a game like this. However, the fact that they're adding it just as an option, kudos to them for doing a lot of things they really did not have to do for a definitive edition. Look, I've been around the block with remasters. I've seen a lot of remasters. I've seen the Prototype 1 and Prototype 2 remasters on the PS4. I've seen a lot of remasters that were just, it's fine to just upgrade the visuals a little bit and then port the game, or not even upgrade the visuals and just port the game to a new platform. You're letting new people play the game, and hey, nobody's holding a gun to your head telling you to buy a remaster or buy a port of a game on another platform. So I really don't get fazed by it, but the fact of the matter is, with Xenoblade Chronicles Definitive Edition, they've really gone above and beyond with... Obviously, the main edition is future connected, 10 to 12 hours, even 20 hours of new content if you decide to do everything. Casual mode, a theater mode, you've got reworked lip syncing. Obviously, the visuals are far, far superior, and you've got a upgraded soundtrack. There are so many elements to Xenoblade Chronicles Definitive Edition that, yes, it's still Xenoblade Chronicles. I wouldn't say it's a full-on remake, but it is definitely between the line of a remaster and a remake. You can't just call this a remaster just because the word remaster does kind of have this tonality to it where a lot of people aren't that thrilled with remasters and think, hey, it's just a little bit of a visual upgrade. But in this case, man, that definitive really rings true in the title of Xenoblade Chronicles Definitive Edition. And of course, the game is out this coming May 29th, this coming week, I should say. And it is going to be a relatively lengthy game, so definitely have some days free in your calendar. And I'm sure a lot of you guys are indoors anyway, and you're looking for a high-quality game to play. Maybe you've already finished up the FF7 remake. Maybe you're done with Persona 5 Royal. Maybe you're done with all of the other JRPGs on the Switch outside of those being on PS4. But Xenoblade Chronicles Definitive Edition, definitely one to be on the lookout for. Now, as far as the casual mode goes, I probably wouldn't recommend to play in casual mode. Play in the regular difficulty because, again, the game is relatively manageable. Like, I didn't have that difficult of a time going through the game, and I don't think you guys are gonna, as long as you're relatively adept at RPGs. Alright, moving on from that, Catherine Full Body Edition will get a demo on the Nintendo Switch. File size and other details have been revealed. This is coming from Nintendo Life. If you're looking forward to checking out Catherine Full Body on the Switch, you can check out a free demo. The news comes from a Q&A page posted by publisher Atlas, which says that the news of the Trials version's release date will be shared as soon as possible. The page also notes you'll need a Nintendo Switch Online subscription to play online, as you'd expect, but you won't be able to join up with friends who own the game on other platforms. Catherine Full Body Edition, it was a game that I really enjoyed. I picked it up on the PS4, and it's definitely, much like Xenoblade Chronicles, an upgraded version of Catherine. It adds a whole new line to the storyline, a new girl that you can go down that route. However, at $60, it was a little bit pricey. I know I might be coming across really hypocritical by saying the same thing for Xenoblade Chronicles, but Xenoblade Chronicles definitely an even bigger of an upgrade, and the fact of the matter is Xenoblade Chronicles is this grandiose JRPG. Catherine is a relatively short game, which initially, even when the game came out, $60 was a little bit of a hard sell because it was such a story-driven title that was a little bit short. Obviously, there is some replayability to it, given that you can go down all the different routes and there's a plethora of different endings. Still, at $60, it was a little pricey, but it does go on sale regularly now for the PS4 version, and while I wouldn't say buy it on day one on the Switch, when it does see a little bit of a discount, it's a really unique game, and I really enjoyed the story. Animation is fantastic, and the cutscenes are really, really well done, so yeah, Catherine Full Body, definitely a game you should have on your radar. Check out the demo. It is a game that the puzzles might be a little bit off the wall to you. Maybe it won't be completely your cup of tea. However, they do have a game mode where the puzzles literally just autoplay themselves and you can just go through the story, so that's an option as well. But that's going to conclude this video. Again, Xenoblade Chronicles Definitive Edition adds more new features. It will have a casual mode for beginners. If you do want to play the game in a super easy way, you can do that. And Catherine Full Body Edition will get a demo on the Switch, so that is pretty cool. And by the way, the game will be 11.4 gigabytes or more. That's what it's noted as. That's going to wrap up this one. Sound off with all of your thoughts in the comment section down below. Thank you for watching, and goodbye.